Welcome back to Indy Now, friends. For the past 127 years, Flanner House of Indianapolis has been improving the quality of life for residents on the northwest side of Indy.
Oh, long history. Welcome, Dr. Brandon Cosby, to tell us more about what Flanner House does. There's a mission that you have. There's all kinds of community impact things that you guys do. We've been talking before we went on about some of those things, but I'm going to let you take. You've been doing this, what, 10 years?
10 years. It'll be 10 years in January.
10 years in January. You were talking about some of the things you've brought to the table. We'll get to that here in a second, but
Sure.
Give us a snapshot of what Flanner House, for those who don't know what Flanner House is all about.
Flanner House is one of 11 community centers here in Indianapolis. We're one of 2 settlement houses here in the city. Flanner House and Christamore House on the west side of right in Hawville. Created 127 years ago with the focus and the idea of helping people move from positions of crisis to positions of self-reliance, self-determination, and self-sustainability. And that manifests itself in a number of different ways with all of the programming that we offer.
I'm just thinking, 127 years ago, sometimes it's even hard just to think what was going on 20 years ago in the city, let alone 127. Can you speak a little bit about that history and how Flanner House is really the legacy of the organization here in town?
Sure. So Flanner House really started in 1898. Downtown, right where the canal and the government center sit. That was actually the site of the second largest slum in the country.
Oh.
And Frank Flanner, who's a funeral home director, if you're familiar with Flanner Buchanan Funeral Homes.
Yeah.
So Bruce Buchanan, who is the current CEO, is the great nephew of Frank Flanner.
Wow.
His wife really pushed Frank to do something about it, and so he donated the money and the land, and they actually hired Booker T. Washington to come to Indianapolis to design the foundational programming that is Flanner House today.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I had no idea about the historical connection there. That's beautiful.
That is awesome.
It's really cool.
It's pretty incredible.
Now, as a person who grew up here, and he says 127 years, I've been here for 65 of those. believe it or not.
Right. I feel like I've been at Flanner for about 90 of them.
I remember the Flanner House and how important it was to so many kids growing up around the community. Talk about that legacy for kids and actually for seniors too, because you guys, again, do so many different things.
Yes, so we have a level 4 Pass the Quality early childhood center. So we have infant care. So starting at 3 months, we have babies with us.
Wow.
All the way through kindergarten. We have a before and after care for school-aged kids. The number of people in the community that I run into on a regular basis who point out to me that they were Flanner House
I was
kids.
Flanner House,
great.
yeah, right?
Yeah.
You see
Andre
that a
Carson
lot.
was a Flanner House kid.
Oh, really?
Vop Osley was a Flanner House kid.
Okay.
Sam Odell, Greg Porter, Vanessa Summers. It's
The list goes on
It's
and
a
on.
really amazing, group of people who all have this snapshot of what the organization was like at that point in time when they were there.
Yeah, how can people, maybe they're very intimately familiar with Flanner House, maybe they're hearing this now and they're inspired to say, you know what, I want to give back, I want to support, I want to maybe volunteer, or at least just help spread the word. What are some opportunities for people to support the work you're doing?
We love having volunteers on campus. We run the largest urban farm in the city. It's completely organic, and so I always tell people that this is your herbicide and this is your pesticide on an urban farm. So having a 2-acre farm in the middle of the city requires a lot of volunteers.
Right.
So we have over 1,000 volunteers every season that come through.
Wow.
There are opportunities to show up to read to kids, to be able to participate in our community-based programming. There are a number of entry points for people to be able to get in.
You have the bodega there too. We just had that at Cleo's bodega, by the way, which is amazing. We got a gala coming up. So what's happening here?
Our gala is on October 10th at the Crane Bay Event Center. It's really our opportunity to celebrate what has been both 127 years, but to really look back on the year that has been, and then to kind of level set and get people excited and engaged about what the next year is going to bring.
I love the name of the event, Deep Roots, Bright Future. That encapsulates what y'all are doing and where this is headed so well. Doctor, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank
I
you
really
so much for
appreciate your
having
work,
me.
Dr. Brandon.
It's a pleasure meeting you, man.
You can learn more at flannerhouse.org or
Thank you.
give that number on your screen a call today.